Robert, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Not a problem. I hear you've been back in hospital again recently.
Yeah, for the third time this year, and yeah, it's not much fun, but they look after me there, and I feel really safe in the hospital, so I'm back.
So you're back, absolutely, and I guess because you have been in hospital a little bit more often lately, I wonder today whether it might be a chance for us to have a bit of a chat about where you're at with your thinking around what's happening at the moment with your health, and maybe the opportunity for me to get a bit of a sense about the things that would be important for you as we go forward. Would that be okay?
Yeah, okay. So you're asking me what I would like to happen, or?
Yeah, that's sort of that opportunity to explore a bit about where you're up to and how you're feeling about your health, and what you think you might want if you, say, get sick again in the next few months. What would be feeling important for you?
Yeah, well, at the moment, it's not easy. I mean, I find it really hard to breathe sometimes, and obviously, that last time in the hospital was some sort of an infection, but I still have a reasonable life at the moment. I've got a friend who comes around every weekend, and we watch a bit of football, place a few bets on the GGs, you know. So life's still okay at the moment. But if I get sick again, I'd like to go back into hospital and try their best to fix it again. But if it can't be fixed, well, so be it. You know, I've had a decent go at it.
So feeling like life is still ticking along and pretty good at the moment, but if you get sick again, if they can get you back to kind of the level you're at the moment, being able to enjoy that company of your friend and be pottering along and a few bets on the GGs, then that would be good. You talked about, though, if they couldn't fix you, what would that sort of look like for you, not being able to be fixed?
Well, if it gets worse than it has been and they can't fix me, well, perhaps they should just stop the treatment, really, and let it go, because I don't want to be just not able to do anything and have to lie in bed for day after day, and you know, getting worse and worse, and have grandkids. Not, you know, I don't want them to see me like that. So I'd rather they just pull the plug, I suppose you call it. Yeah. So
that sense that for you, as if you could be functioning like you are now, that would be okay. Yeah. But if you get to that point that you're sort of in bed all day, not able to do a lot, not able to interact with your grandkids and those important people, then that wouldn't be feeling...
No, I'd rather not do it. I mean, I've had a decent innings, and it's the struggle to breathe is really, really hard, and it's just no life. So I'd rather they didn't fix me up, actually, and that's the case. But at the moment, I'm okay. So.
Okay. So I guess that brings us on to having a little bit of a chat about something we often like to clarify with people, and that's about their wishes for resuscitation.
Right.
When I talk about resuscitation, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that CPR, like on telly when you see people jumping on people's chests.
Yeah.
I'm getting the sense from you that if things weren't going so well and you weren't able to get back to that quality of life, that maybe CPR wouldn't be something you'd be wanting. Have I got that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Unless the doctors feel that they can get me back to some sort of reasonable life, I'd rather that they didn't bother. Yeah.
So it'd be about keeping you comfortable.
Yeah.
What would be important if we weren't going to be treating you? What would you want to be happening? Who would you like to have around you?
I'd have my kids. I've got my daughter and my two sons. I'd like them to be there. I'd like to talk to them about it first, probably. And maybe, I mean, I'm not into religion at all, really. I haven't been, but possibly, you know, can't hurt to have a chaplain come around and say a few prayers. Ruthie, my wife, who died 10 years ago, she was quite religious, so I hope she's right, and I hope I get to see her again.
It feels like it's pretty important. Yeah, absolutely.